Hi everyone! Today we will talk about channels in Photoshop. When should we use channels? When should we use other instruments? I would like to tell if we have a huge contrast between foreground and background, we can use channels. If our object has deep color and we have white background, we can use channels. Also, if our background is black and our object is white, we can also use channels, or try to use. So how can we do it? Let's jump straight into it. Let's go to channels. If you don't have channels here, you can open them through Windows, channels. And in channels you can see red, green and blue. What should we do now? Now we should go through all those layers and choose the most contrasty one. And in that case it will be blue one. When we have chosen, we should make a copy of that layer, so we will not damage those original ones. And now we should make completely white background and completely black foreground. How can we do it? One good instrument will be levels. And now we can press Ctrl or Command key on keyboard plus L. Here we can change the depth of black and whites, but don't go too far. If you go like to the end, you will have damaged background. So we should do our best. We should make contrasty hairs on the top. We should see them also here and here, and I think it will be just fine. We can leave like that. Let's say OK. And now we have to make this area completely black. So how can we do it? Of course, we can use simple brush. Let's make black brush and go through all those lighter points like this. And we should be very careful with this shirt or blouse. And in this area. Okay, we have done it. We have just hand left. So at that point we can try to use burn tool, because now we will make darker only shadows, as you see here. So we should go on top of our hand, and it will become darker until complete black. And as you see, I am going over the background and it doesn't damage background. Now it's okay. Of course we can try to make whiter background, but I don't think it will work. We can take dodge tool, use highlights, so we will make brighter highlights, but in that case if we go over those thin hairs we will destroy them, so we don't want to do that. So now we can just select. How can we select this black figure? Just press Command or Control key and select this small picture. So we have selected our background. Now we can switch on our layers and press to the mask button. So now we have a mask. As I told, we have selected only background, so to flip it over just press Ctrl Command I. And now we can see the girl without background. But on that kind of background we don't have really understanding about the quality of our hairs. So we can take some kind of picture and put it to the background. Let's put like that, flip it to the background, and now we can see that there is our hairs on top. We have hairs there, but here is a little messy because those thin hairs are on white background and it doesn't look good on that background. If we take a look on the previous picture, of course those hairs which were on white background looked very nice, but now when we put this girl on more contrasty, more deeper background, those white edges doesn't look very good. So what can we do in this point? You should be aware that we are on the mask, that this mask is active, and now we can go to select and mask, and in that windows we can switch on decontaminate colors. What we are doing by that, we are deepening the perimeter of our hairs with the color of the object. There should be new layer with layer mask selected and press OK. And now we can see that our hairs look much better. So we can take a look on the previous picture, our white background, and now it's looking better. Even those hairs on the top is not white and it's positive. We have not very nice edge there, but it can be seen just if we go very close to it, but all other hairs look quite good. I hope this lesson was interesting and wish you luck.